We're halfway through. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 12.
Everyone knows that Christmas should be white. Bing Crosby got that right. Oh, but I'm in Copacabana, tanning up for Santa. But I'm getting on a plane, a boat, or a train. I'm setting a new course, bearing straight due north, Santa, hold
I
on.
almost can't believe it that we're halfway through. It's a lot of work, but I really enjoy it. It's so much fun to make all these videos for you, and I hope you enjoy them as well. And yeah, I think we just get started with day 12. So I've been doing my Christmas at Hogwarts Readathon for the last week, and I guess I can give you a little update on it. So the first task was to finish your coursework, and in this case these were actually two books. First of all, I finished Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. Let me tell you, this was a tough one. I'm happy that I finally through, and I'm really scared for the 7th book. I knew I wouldn't like it as much as the other Harry Potter books because it doesn't end like on a really positive note. I guess that's why I will always like the 1st to the 4th book more than the other ones. But still, the ending was very precious and special, and it had some things I really liked. But I'm really happy that I have finished reading it, and now I'm gonna listen to the Potterless podcast, which is a podcast of Mike Schubert, who never read the Harry Potter series and started with that when he was 24, and he has a lot of friends who are really Harry Potter fans on the podcast, and they talk through every chapter, and it's so much fun to read. Especially I've read this one now in Norwegian, and some things I might have missed, so it's nice to listen to it now in English and also get all the background information. And he has always like his theories that often are not true at all. This is always fun to listen to him, and yeah, I'm gonna listen to that while doing housework. I think at the end of the podcast I will do a video about reading it for the first time. Second coursework I had to finish was The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. I don't even know what I could give this. Actually, in Goodreads I gave it a 3 of 5 stars. It was a very special book, and I mean special in a positive way. The author is so well spoken. The whole book actually reads like a poem, and sometimes I was really angry about that she was using so many words, and then I was thinking about why I get angry. That's probably because I'm not as well spoken as this author, and she did actually a really good job in it. So if you're not familiar with the story, this is about a 50-year-old bookseller who has lost his love of his life, that he was like the other man. She was married and she left him, and he never knew what had happened until he opened a letter that he got actually 21 years ago. He finds out that she actually had cancer and she was going to die, and that's why she left him. And then he's just hopping on his boat and going on a trip through France. And on his journey he meets several people who join him on the boat, and they all have like their own struggles or trying to find the love of their lives, and they experience some adventures together until they go their own journeys, and he has to go his own to grieve about the loss before he can open up for a new love. Sometimes I felt it was a little bit too dramatic and too made up, but other parts really touched my heart, and the grieving process was so well written. Although I haven't lost somebody that is so close to me, I can really imagine how I must feel, and I cried quite a lot through this book. I think if you love France, this is probably a perfect book for you because it's talking so much about the different regions and the landscape and the culture, and you really can see that the author loves this country. But at the same time, it just didn't really get me in a way. I wasn't really hooked. I had to pressure myself a little bit to read. Like with Harry Potter, at one point you just can't stop. You have to read through because you want to know what's happening. And that was never the case with this book. But it's a precious book, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who really, really love it. And I have actually a friend where I could think of that she would like at least the French part of it. So I think I will give it to her as a Christmas gift. So that means I can step further in my map. I can help Hagrid decorate the trees. That means I have to read a book with gold on the title. And here you can see Agatha Christie, although it is a book from Sophie Hannah, which is a new Hercule Poirot mystery. I'm really looking forward to read that. And I have to say, I didn't read everything in order because I'm reading The Body Kindness, which is a self-help book. I feel like you can't read a self-help book within a few days. You have to read a bit every day to let it sink in. And I have to say, like, while I'm doing my GS Health program, you really could make this your own program. I read through the first 4 parts, which is about eating, choosing body kindness in general, fitness and sleep. And I think now we're going into topics of feeling, so that's going to be really interesting. And the book offers a lot of exercises and journaling questions, so I think I definitely have to work through this book when I'm finished with my other program. I just feel like it's a nice companion. So you have it. I actually have now read 47 books, so I need 3 more to finish 50 books in this year. So I'm really continuing reading, and I'm looking forward to start this one. And I hope we see each other tomorrow for day 13. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.